A quiet transformation is unfolding inside Aldi, and most shoppers have not noticed it yet. Known for simplicity and low prices, the brand is now testing new technology, redesigning stores, and reshaping the way people shop. As 2026 approaches, these changes could redefine Aldi's identity and influence how millions of Americans buy groceries. Like and subscribe to help us reach 1,000 subscribers. Your support means everything. 1. Aldi Market Premium Concept. Built to compete with upscale grocers while still undercutting them on price, this new store format represents a bold shift for Aldi. Instead of the typical 12,000 square foot layout, these locations expand to nearly 30,000 square feet, allowing for a much broader product range far beyond the traditional limited assortment. The strategy is not just about adding more items, it is about changing how people shop, encouraging slower movement, more exploration, and higher spending per visit. Inside, customers will see full-service departments rarely found in standard Aldi stores. A butcher counter offers custom cuts and simple cooking guidance, while the deli provides ready-to-eat meals for convenience. The seafood selection becomes more diverse, and the bakery produces fresh bread and pastries throughout the day. The overall space feels more refined, with better lighting, wider aisles, and a cleaner, more organized layout. Some locations are testing cafe-style seating, giving shoppers a place to sit, drink coffee, and enjoy prepared food. In certain markets, Aldi is also experimenting with wine and beer areas, along with small community events like cooking classes. This marks a move toward a more experience-focused retail model. At the same time, loyal customers are cautious. Many worry that this premium direction could weaken Aldi's low-price identity. Aldi insists its traditional stores will remain unchanged. The real challenge will be balancing innovation with the simplicity that made the brand successful. 2. The dynamic pricing experiment. One of the most controversial ideas Aldi is testing for 2026 is dynamic pricing, a system where prices can change throughout the day based on demand, timing, and inventory levels. Instead of fixed pricing, certain items may cost less in the morning and more in the evening, or drop in price when stock is high and rise when supply becomes limited. For example, a gallon of milk might be priced at $2.99 early in the day, then increase to $3.49 later, depending on demand patterns. The logic behind the system is efficiency. It allows Aldi to move products faster, reduce waste, and maximize revenue on high-demand items, while automatically discounting slower-moving goods. In theory, this creates a more responsive pricing model that adjusts in real time rather than relying on weekly promotions. Technology plays a key role here, with digital shelf labels and centralized systems updating prices instantly across stores. However, this approach challenges one of Aldi's strongest advantages: price consistency. Many shoppers trust Aldi because they know exactly what they will pay, which helps them plan their budgets. If prices begin to fluctuate even slightly, it could create confusion or frustration. Customers may feel uncertain about when to shop or whether they are getting the best deal. Aldi is currently testing this model in limited markets, carefully monitoring customer reactions. If the response is negative, the company is prepared to scale it back or abandon it entirely. But if shoppers accept the trade-off, dynamic pricing could become a powerful tool that reshapes how grocery pricing works in the future. 3. International products. Become Permanent Aldi is taking one of its most popular concepts and turning it into a permanent feature. For years, international weeks have attracted loyal fans who rush in to grab limited-time items from around the world. In 2026, Aldi plans to transform this idea into dedicated, year-round sections inside every store, giving customers consistent access to global flavors instead of short-term events. These sections will include products imported from countries such as Germany, Italy, France, Spain, Japan, Korea, and Mexico. Shoppers will be able to find authentic chocolates, traditional pasta and sauces, regional snacks, specialty condiments, and unique ingredients that are often difficult to locate in standard supermarkets. The layout will be more organized, with clearly marked regions, making it easier for customers to explore different cuisines without confusion. This move reflects a broader shift in consumer behavior. American shoppers are becoming more adventurous, more interested in international food, and more willing to experiment at home. Aldi is positioning itself as a destination for global grocery discovery while still maintaining competitive pricing compared to specialty stores. However, maintaining a steady supply of imported goods is not simple. It requires complex logistics, stable supplier relationships, and the ability to navigate import regulations. Aldi will need to balance variety with reliability to keep shelves stocked consistently. If successful, this change could turn Aldi into one of the most accessible gateways to international cuisine in everyday grocery shopping. 4. Delivery and curbside transformation. Aldi is preparing to take greater control over its delivery and curbside pickup systems, moving away from heavy reliance on third-party services. Until now, much of Aldi's delivery experience has depended on external platforms, which often led to inconsistent quality, higher fees, and limited control over how orders were handled. In 2026, Aldi plans to build a more direct, streamlined system designed to improve both efficiency and customer satisfaction. One of the biggest changes is the introduction of dedicated fulfillment teams inside or near stores. These workers are trained specifically to pick items quickly, select better quality produce, and check expiration dates more carefully. This helps reduce common issues like missing items, damaged goods, or poor substitutions. At the same time, Aldi aims to lower service fees through its own app, cutting out some of the extra costs added by third-party providers. Curbside pickup is also being simplified. Customers may see lower minimum order requirements, faster pickup times, and more reliable scheduling windows. In certain areas, Aldi is testing same-day delivery using small local fulfillment centers stocked with high-demand products, allowing orders to be processed faster without relying entirely on store inventory. There are also early experiments with electric delivery vehicles in select cities, reflecting a push toward more sustainable operations. This shift positions Aldi as a more complete grocery solution, competing directly with services like Walmart and Amazon Fresh. However, it also requires significant investment in logistics, staffing, and technology, areas where Aldi has traditionally kept things simple and cost-efficient. 5. The end of the quarter cart system. For decades, the quarter cart system has been one of Aldi's most recognizable features, a simple idea that helped reduce costs and keep parking lots organized. Customers insert a quarter to unlock a cart, then get it back when returning it. It sounds minor, but this system has saved Aldi millions by eliminating the need for staff to collect carts. However, in 2026, this long-standing tradition may begin to change. The main issue is convenience. Younger shoppers are increasingly cashless, relying on cards or mobile payments, and many no longer carry coins at all. This creates friction at the very start of the shopping experience, forcing customers to search for change or borrow from others. On social media, the system has even become a frequent complaint and a barrier for first-time shoppers. To address this, Aldi is testing digital cart unlocking systems in select markets. Instead of inserting a coin, customers can unlock carts through the Aldi mobile app. Returning the cart may provide small rewards such as app credits or loyalty points, replacing the original financial incentive with a digital one. Still, this change is sensitive. Many loyal customers see the quarter system as part of Aldi's identity, a symbol of its efficiency and no frills philosophy. Removing it could feel like losing a piece of what makes Aldi unique. Aldi is expected to test this carefully, expanding only if customer response is positive. 6. The fresh food expansion. Aldi is making a significant push into fresh food, an area where it has traditionally been seen as limited compared to full-service supermarkets. In 2026, the company is investing heavily to upgrade produce, meat, seafood, and bakery sections, aiming to compete more directly with larger grocery chains. This shift is designed to turn Aldi into a one-stop destination rather than a place for quick, partial shopping trips. The produce section is expanding with more organic options, locally sourced items, and a wider variety of fruits and vegetables. Customers may begin to see specialty items like dragon fruit, fresh herbs in pots, heirloom tomatoes, and pre-cut produce for convenience. The meat department is also growing, with some locations testing a more interactive approach, where staff can answer questions and offer basic preparation advice. Seafood options are increasing as well, especially in frozen categories nationwide, with fresh selections appearing in coastal regions. Meanwhile, the bakery is undergoing a noticeable upgrade, with more items baked throughout the day instead of being stocked once in the morning. Fresh bread, pastries, and ready-to-serve desserts are becoming a bigger focus. However, fresh food comes with challenges. It requires more precise inventory management, higher staffing needs, and carries a greater risk of waste. Aldi must balance quality and cost carefully to maintain its competitive pricing. If successful, this expansion could strengthen customer loyalty and change how shoppers view Aldi's overall value. 7. The store redesign. For years, Aldi stores have followed a simple, highly functional design: concrete floors, bright fluorescent lighting, pallet displays, and minimal decoration. This no-frills approach helped reduce costs and speed up operations. However, in 2026, Aldi is rolling out a new concept known as Aldi Next, aiming to modernize the in-store experience without losing efficiency. The redesign focuses on making stores feel cleaner, warmer, and easier to navigate. Harsh lighting is being replaced with softer LED systems, while layouts are becoming more organized with clearer signage and better product grouping. Aisles are slightly wider, allowing for smoother movement, especially during busy hours. Instead of heavy pallet displays, more structured shelving is introduced, creating a more polished appearance. Another key change is the expansion of certain sections, particularly the bakery, which becomes more visible and inviting. Some stores are also testing small additions, like coffee corners or enhanced ready-to-eat areas, giving customers more reasons to spend time inside rather than rushing through. This shift is designed to attract new shoppers who may have previously viewed Aldi as too basic or uncomfortable. At the same time, it raises concerns about store remodels are expensive, and some customers worry that these upgrades could eventually lead to higher prices. Aldi plans to roll out these changes gradually, starting with new locations and updating older stores over time. 8. The premium product expansion. Aldi is significantly expanding its premium product line, aiming to compete more directly with higher-end grocery chains while still maintaining a price advantage. The specially selected range, which has always represented Aldi's top-tier offerings, is being broadened with more variety, better sourcing, and more refined packaging. This move reflects changing customer expectations, especially among shoppers who want both value and quality in the same trip. The expanded lineup includes artisan cheeses imported from Europe, small batch olive oils from countries like Italy and Spain, organic grass fed meats, and premium chocolates sourced from well known regions such as Belgium and Switzerland. In addition, customers will see more gourmet sauces, specialty condiments, and restaurant style frozen meals designed to deliver higher quality convenience. This strategy is built around a shifting customer base. Many Aldi shoppers who once came purely for low prices now have higher incomes and are willing to spend more on select items, especially those tied to health, sustainability, or unique taste experiences. Aldi is positioning itself to serve both needs at once, allowing customers to buy budget essentials and premium products in a single visit. However, there is concern about what some call premium creep, where the focus on higher-end products could slowly influence pricing across the store. Aldi maintains that its core low-price philosophy will remain unchanged. The challenge will be expanding upward without losing its reputation as a leader in affordability. 9. The mobile app transformation. Aldi is finally taking its mobile app seriously, turning it from a basic tool into a central part of the shopping experience. In the past, the app offered limited features, mainly weekly ads and simple store information. It felt slow, outdated, and disconnected from how modern customers prefer to shop. In 2026, Aldi is introducing a redesigned app with a much stronger focus on personalization, convenience, and real-time data. One of the most important upgrades is real-time inventory tracking. Customers will be able to check if specific items are in stock before visiting the store, reducing wasted trips. The app will also generate smart shopping lists based on past purchases, organizing items by aisle location to make shopping faster and more efficient. In addition, it can suggest related products, helping customers discover new items without extra effort. Mobile payment is another key feature. Shoppers can pay directly through the app at self-checkout or by scanning a code at traditional registers, making the checkout process smoother. Aldi is also introducing a form of loyalty integration, offering personalized discounts, rewards, and incentives based on shopping behavior. This marks a major shift from Aldi's traditional approach, which avoided loyalty programs to keep prices simple. Now, Aldi is moving toward a data-driven model, aiming to build stronger customer relationships. While some longtime shoppers may prefer the old simplicity, younger customers are likely to see this as a necessary and welcome upgrade. 10. The self-checkout revolution. After years of resisting automation, Aldi is finally embracing self-checkout in a much more advanced way. Traditionally, Aldi relied on highly efficient cashiers who could scan items at remarkable speed, forming a key part of its low-cost model. However, rising labor costs, high employee turnover, and increasing operational pressure are pushing the company to rethink this approach in 2026. Instead of adopting the typical self-checkout systems seen in many supermarkets, Aldi is testing a more intelligent solution powered by artificial intelligence. These systems use computer vision technology to recognize products automatically as customers place them in the checkout area. There is no need to scan barcodes manually, reducing friction and speeding up the process. In some early tests, this technology has proven to be as fast as or even faster than traditional cashiers. Another advantage is the reduction of common frustrations. Many shoppers are familiar with error messages or the need for staff assistance at self-checkout machines. Aldi's system aims to minimize these interruptions, creating a smoother and more intuitive experience. At the same time, traditional checkout lanes will still be available, giving customers the freedom to choose their preferred method. This move reflects a broader shift toward automation in retail, where efficiency and convenience are becoming just as important as price. Aldi is carefully testing customer reactions before expanding widely. If successful, self-checkout could become a standard feature, helping Aldi balance cost control with a modern shopping experience. If you find this content helpful, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Every subscription truly motivates us and brings us closer to our goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for your support.